About we can start. Hello, Deepak. Welcome to the stream. You going to school? Stay in school, bro. Stay in school. Don't need to watch my stream. You can always watch the VODs. Don't worry about it. Welcome, Risley. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna continue where we left off yesterday. Hopefully, we can finish the remaining of the animation. But for now, it's just a recap what we have. Right, my belief. Make sure you take your notes. That's what we have. So what we're gonna do, at least for the first hour today, is we're gonna be animating the cloak for her like cape, I guess. We're gonna make it flow with the wind, and maybe some added effects on the hair as well. 'Cause some of the positions of the hair is not perfect. Right here. Start off by going into the rig and only gonna show this H, select all of these bones, and control I to invert and hide everything. So we only focus on these. It'll be easier to animate. So let's go here. First of all, you need to go back just because two, 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 this is fine, one, two, this is fine, two, this is fine, one, two, this is not fine. Where's this is the bone? But like this. So because I don't like that, the look of sharp edge. Let's have simplify on. If I turn off simplify, this is what it looks like. Still pretty rough, but we're gonna work with what we got. Not a perfect rig. So I keep making my sleep schedule worse. Please fix that shit. Sleep on time, bro. What are you doing? Okay, and then here. Let's do this shit, fine. Okay. I need another controller, honestly. Because this right now, this is following the arm. But at this point, it's not helpful at all. I need an extra controller so it doesn't follow the arm. Looks nice so far, indeed. X. Anything you should work on? Nah, I don't. I'm not gonna be modeling until this animation is finished. Don't worry about it. You can take a break. Dude. Don't need to show any. This part is already good. Maybe I would want to go like this, possibly. Like this, go lower. You don't intersect with the hair. Let's change the hair positions. I'm confused. What are you? There you are. Hi. Please get back. Okay. Nice. And then here you can just reset it. This is this part. Up in here. Okay, this moves on its own. Don't like that. But nothing much you can do, can it? Is there? Is manually. Base positions. Oh, I guess I need to put this as well. There we go. Base positions. Then we hide it again. Need to match the poses here. So she head first and backwards. Like this. Okay, switch back to the we're gonna make her go right here. Okay, so how do you want it to be? Like this. Let's follow this line. And delay this by 1. Move this up. No rotation. Change the FOV actually. Just to zoom in, maybe let's go 80. Zoom out. Here. Use the graph editor for this specifically. It's one. Yeah. So here. Okay, so then she goes up higher, faster. Hello, Cheese. Welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. Can you take a look at something for me? Trying another 2 animation or stop. All right. Let's go. Okay. Uh, okay. Let me pull this up. A few things I can already comment on. Trying to do run and then whip around, but it just looks so weird going too fast. Okay. So first things first, right? There's one thing I notice, and it's with the run. Specifically with this run. I have an issue with this run here. Since you're doing this in what's it? Since we're blocking this, you do not want to show unimpactful frames. That's so I guess what I call it, right? So in this case, you're kind of like in the motion of it's okay when you're running, right? You have like start like this, and then you go lean forward and you start running, right? Lean forward, and then you lift up your legs, blah blah blah, stuff like that, right? This pose you're in right now, this bent pose, weak, really weak. First things first, since you're gonna only show 2 frames, you might as well show the best frames. In this case, the best frame is this. This is a good frame, actually. This is a really good frame. The second frame you should be showing, or the other frame you should be showing, is this one. Yes, straight. This leg should not be bent. It should be straight like this. So she's like, if we zoom out, right, she would be like this. She should be like this. First things first. Should be in this pose, really strong pose, and then it transitions into this one. You see me? So this is super strong. That's first thing. See, the Enderman is fine. It's long legs. I can't really see the need anyway. So he basically has the same pose. Right, this one. Let's see this. Okay. He's trying to turn like this. No, she's trying to turn the other way. My bad. If she okay, it looks like she's turning it right though. I'm assuming the camera moves here, doesn't it? This looks kind of weird. It looks like her foot is sliding from here all the way here. Is that? Or did you just animate that? I can't tell because the background is so static. Can't tell if there's camera movement or not here. It looks like a it looks like a camera movement. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain what exactly is she trying to do here? Because she says you're trying to run and whip around, but this looks more like she's skating. Is this intended? Should I comment on it? It definitely feels like a camera rotation. If so, you should probably add some like pillars in the background just so you can tell, so you can show me that it was that was just the blocking so I could see the motion, but no, still it's kind of sliding, no? So that's the wrong. Like your feet should stick. Okay, so like what was the last one? Right here, right? So your feet should stick here as you're turning around. It shouldn't just slide on the ground unless you were doing like a. Let's say this is the ground, right? Then your legs hit the ground and then you slide a little bit and then you turn as you're sliding. If so, you need to do more motion before you can actually make it look good. It looks weird because you didn't put any motion in. You just have the poses. You just have like the edge poses. You have to put the in betweens, or else it's not gonna look good, right? I guess I can try this myself, right? Let's do a test. Those are opposite legs. Oh, opposite. Oh, wait, so she's continue. He's gonna keep on moving. I see. So this is right leg. This is still right leg though. Right leg. Okay, no, she didn't. She didn't touch the ground yet. Oh, okay. Here's one issue. You're here. You didn't touch the ground. You somehow changed direction and you touched the ground here. So that's one issue. And then here, I'm assuming. Yeah, you're right. It is the. It's not the. Okay, the opposite leg is here, but your left leg. Right. Okay. Sorry. Right leg here, touching the ground. Okay. Here's one issue. Your right leg is forward here, from the looks of it, because this leg is bent. So your right leg is. This is your right leg, and then your left leg is behind it. That's what it looks like from side view. Next is your right leg is still in the front. It's above the ground, but it's still in the front. That is wrong, right? Because it should be your left leg is contacting, and then your right leg is lagging behind from this contact point. You need to show that it's okay. You know, it might be too difficult for me to explain in words, so let's do this. Do this in animation. If possible, get out of here. We're gonna use this as an example. Make same camera position that you did. 1520 table and mechanism calculate. It will simplify. All right, let's try that. Let's try doing it myself. 180. You guys can just yeah. Oh, let's hide her here. Just so it's easier. Okay, I'm gonna import your video again. Use it as a reference. Video editor. Oh, okay. Visibility none. Okay. So let's see this sequencer and preview. The beginning, let's make it to the same. Okay. Copy these poses. Actually, even better. Let me just go flat material. Make it so that we just have her mannequin's body. There we go. Okay, that's all we need. So now let's copy what you just did. Leg contacting on the ground here. Assuming this one is like running like this. I'm just making an assumption that you rotate it like this. This arm is like this though, as you holding a weapon. Or is it like a weird running pose? Definitely a weird running pose. You can have this arm be like kind of stationary, but then this arm still has to be, which I think you did. Yeah, you did it, so it's okay. That's fine. 1, 2. Let's check this. 1, 2. It moves forward, obviously. To like this, because she has to. You need to show that she's like. Okay, first of all, lower this a little bit. There we go. Just closer. 1, 2. Like this. I'm just gonna skip a frame because I want it to instantly land. you didn't make it instantly land. I'm gonna make mine instantly land. This side here. Already we can see if you play this animation, this looks weird. Because this traveled no distance. We need to move it forward a lot. Much better. A little too much maybe. Okay, take it from this direction. That's about the same. Okay, so here, you're trying to make her whip this direction, right? So this is how I would do it. Boom, she's touching the ground. 1, 2, next frame is she's moving forward, but to the left, to the right, sorry. Move her legs closer. She's about to make a change. Rotate her body to the side. Twist her torso. 1, 2. Twist her torso more. Keep on going in like this general direction. Leg is ready to be placed down here. Then this one follows from behind. It's lagging behind. Okay, so this is how it is, right? Also, we could use some anticipation here, because let's say she's thinking of whipping around already, so her body should probably already be in the position to turn around, so we can tilt her body a bit before she actually lands. This way, when she actually does tilt her body, it looks natural. Also, it's the wrong direction. There we go. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then her foot slides here because she's trying to like recover from the sudden whip. 1, 2, slide more. Let this leg keep on going as at the stopping force. Move this leg back a bit actually, because there's a lot of force on this leg. Not a lot of force on this leg because it just landed. 1, 2, move forward, move back, everything back. Rotate the torso to face that direction. And boom, let's check this out. This one needs an in-between. Then we just this. Maybe slide this leg to the side. 1, 2, slide. And this is what it would look like in slow motion from this camera angle specifically. Oh, we have an issue. Side 1, 2, move to the side 1, 2, 1, side. Okay, I actually don't like this. Okay, but yeah, you see here, right? Foot is on the ground, and then so it hits the ground here. She's about to move. It stays on the ground. When it leaves the ground, you should be able to tell that it was in this position. In your case, foot hits the ground here. In this position, like where the hell is the foot? It's over here. You have no idea where the hell this foot came from, right? You have no idea. You should make this go back so you can tell, oh, he just jumped off from this position. That's why the foot is here, right? It needs to make logical sense. Each frame needs to kind of dive into the next. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. So hello, my the end. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. So that's how I would animate it, really roughly. So you add like a bit of anticipation. So you twist the body before she actually turns. And then when you actually twist the body, it has to twist a lot to like make up for the anticipation. Right now it looks weird because there's no hand movements to balance her out, but once you put the hand movements in, it'll look perfect. There's also a bit of like problems with this rotation, but yeah, hopefully you get the idea, right? Focus on the feet. The feet look weird, specifically in your part. Your final position here is fine. You could definitely use the arms a bit more. Because in this case, let's say okay, so your arm is stretched behind right now. It should keep on stretching behind because you see how it's kind of preparing to move here too early. You're doing that too early. The arm needs to lag behind a little bit more. Like imagine your arm is a tail or like a piece of fabric, right? It's a piece of fabric right here. It should stay back here as well. Stay back, and then you whip it around. Right here, this is when you start whipping it around. Or maybe even then, you can still delay it by one more frame. And then here, it's like in the process of coming around, and then it's in this position. Let me just draw that out there so you can see what it looks like. Here. Why is this? Yeah, because you have an extra frame here as well. So this fine. This one's fine. This one you can make it. You can make it like lag behind a bit. Overlap. It'll make it more fluid. Hope you got all of that. Right, back to the animation we go. The urge to do this in Spline is really strong. Okay, so we've done the root animation is done. And I think I quite like the spacing here. There is a little bit in the way. What like this actually? Yeah, I'm just gonna hide this for now so you can see her body. Focus on the body movements. Oh my goodness, damn bones everywhere. Go hide the hair rig as well because the hair rig's in the way. I don't really need this actually. Probably remove this bone. Not remove it, but just hide it. These two bones are removed. Why is the bendy bones being shown? Visibility, body, why is bending? I mean, I guess it's part of the thing. I just don't need to show it. Wrist is not useful. It's used general only. Yeah, so we can only get these. And before we do anything else, I'm just gonna go in and disable transformation modifier for these. Just for now. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Let's start from down here. Since he just jumped, obviously. Wait, actually, wait. Which foot did she jump off of? I want to make it. She jumped off with her. I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm gonna say her right foot was the one with most power. So this foot is basically like she's jumping like this. And so red foot is up higher than the green foot. Red foot's like this. Back. Downwards. This is still lagging behind. This is gonna keep on going up. 1, 2. Floating now. Now you start moving up. 1, 2. Floating up. Well, this is a bit farther away. Rotate. A rotation issue. 1, 2. Rotate. Here she's trying to spin. Need to add that motion. Remember, this is the last one position. Move it here so we can tell that it was just there. Nice. Here, she's. But the spin here is actually really weak. This is a really weak spin. I'm gonna spin it faster. Okay, so from the looks of it, it won't spin faster than that. So I have to use the legs to show that she's spinning really fast by spreading it out a little bit because angular momentum. You can kind of see that the right leg is driving the motion. It will look better the moment I put smear frames. But for now, this is good. 3, 2. And she needs a counterbalance. So her right leg goes in the opposite direction. And then now she's doing like the falling pose. There's something here that I want to change. Forward and up. There we go. Since she's twisting to the right, but she's looking left, we need to have a bit of delay. And we need to make use of her chest bone. That's an extra layer of something. Extra layer of movement we can add. Because the chest bone's gonna lag a bit behind. Here. Let's do this. And just for extra, boom, grab a sword, and move her sword a little bit up actually. Boom. Now she has contact with her sword, and we're gonna boom. Then this cuts immediately to the next scene. She slashes. Nice. Hi Kiwi, welcome to the stream. This is Incrediblur. I love this. Thank you. I love it too. This was a continuation from yesterday's stream. This is, if we're counting the same time, this is approximately 6 hours and 40 minutes into the production. Technically speaking, I did some work in between this stream and yesterday's stream because I just couldn't stop using Blender, but it took approximately 7 hours to reach this point. Let's watch from the beginning, shall we? Right. Next. What song is this? Sounds really good. It's called Void Side Sword Fight by Azali. By Azali. Azali. That's the name of the song. Or no, that's the name of the artist. The name of the song is Void Side Sword Fight. Okay, now this is the part. yeah, it's technically the hard part. How do I continue from here, or how do I polish this part? Because I just decided to put the keyframes, but not the in betweens. Okay, let's start this slowly here. Move this down even more. This is not ready yet. 1, 2, and this is fine. Up. Two, up more, 1, 2, then it goes in, that's fine. Back. Fine. Down. Up, so this goes like this. Okay, let's work on the arms next. Do one by one, as always, step by step. Loading. You lag behind a little bit. Okay, the right arm is good now. Now we do left arm. Down. Up. Can I improve this? Let's check the motion paths before we continue. Okay, here's a bit of an issue. Let's make it so that we are in proper curves. This is not fine. We've got to move this forward a bit more. This is good. This is not good. Move it down. Down a bit. A bit like this. Up. Okay. There's a bit of an issue here. So I'll get out of my face. Annotations. Thank you very much for your service. Here. Up. Up. Open. Move it so that we can line this up. Here, usual. One line up. It's hard to line it up perfectly. I'm gonna try. This down. There. That's a good, I'd say that's a pretty good. Putting it in between here. 1, 2, 3. Let's use the there. 1, 2, 3. So. And then 25 seconds. That's, I think. Let me listen to it again. No, 22 seconds, right? That's when the animation stops and then we just roll the credits. Okay, hide this again because I need to see the back. Okay. Move it up a bit so we can see the neck. And then turbulence. Make her head rotate a bit randomly. Just to show that she's falling and there's wind blasting on her face. You're clicking with this animation? Thank you very much, sir. Three. This is the hard part of animating in twos, is when you have really, really long segments of just like slow motion. It's really annoying. Two. Move the head around because there's going to be hair here and it's going to be annoying to see. Pull out the sword. Feels weird there. Like this. Hello, Babasi. Welcome to the stream. I don't like the look of it because I actually don't want her to unsheath the sword yet. You know, I think about it. Yeah, I just want her to hold it, and I'm not gonna show the sheathing animation. That's this jitteriness. It's really jittery. Is you. No, is it you? No, it's you. Delete the whole basket frame. Let's go calculate this again, because we're going to do more animations on this. Two. Three. Yeah, I can see the vision now. So he's aiming towards like here. So I'm gonna make the enemy appear like here. That's where the enemy is gonna be. Save, and I just need to make an announcement in the Mimics channel. 1 second. If anyone is doing squid or Squidman, I'm going to start after I stream. If I need an enemy. Oh, delete all this. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Hit like this. Down. 1, 2, 3. Rotate. Further. Oops, ow, that's laggy. Like this. Move down. Here. 1, 2, 3. Down. Oh, this is super extreme frame. It's down more. Honestly, I can just scale it down. Works too. Let's make this a vector handle. Switch the location, so it's like this. And then it's gonna be like this. Gotta be faster than that though. Yeah. Let's polish this one before we continue the other one. Super simple. Let's do legs first. Let's do it in side view. So you need to, honestly, I can just calculate bone shapes and then we can, I don't think it's useful. Up, 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 2, 1. Made edits. All right, let's see it. Two, 1, 2. Down. Up. 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 Floaty. Loading again. Hit here. Yeah. Left leg down. Next up is right leg. Once we're done with that, we do the body and arms. Once that's polished up, hair, no, cloak first, or like her dress, shirt, whatever. And then her hair is the final part. I need a get a glass. That's my bottle. Nice having a water dispenser in your room. Don't have to go to the kitchen to hydrate. Ooh, so cold. 1 second, I need to get a jacket. You work so fast? I don't think I work so fast. I just don't get distracted. You know? This is just button mashing at the end of the day. As long as you press the right buttons, you're good. I work faster when I'm not on stream because sometimes I work faster when I'm not on stream. Because I keep on answering your guys' questions, so I have less brain power to actually animate. Usually the animation and the question is usually the same, so it works out. Yeah, I don't think it's because I animate fast. It's just a lot of people I think are afraid of making mistakes, right? So they're like, oh, I have to think this through before I do it, right? I just do it, and if it looks bad, oh, I change it. So I don't have the process. I don't have to wait and think about a good pose before I do the posing, because I do the posing and I think while I'm posing. Because I'm doing the action earlier, there's less delay, you could say, right? I think that's the key. You just got to do it. Just leap and then think before, just think after, because you can always edit your animations, right? All right, let's continue. Okay, this is just floating too much, actually. Right here, it doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna move it up. Thing here. Not significantly rotated. I just need to move it in position. You're a little too far from your post. There we go. I like that. Okay, let's check this out. Ooh, okay, stronger pose. I would make this a little bit more steep, but it's okay. Hello, Lucas. Welcome to the stream. This is good. Okay, here's one thing. This looks like it doesn't move actually, or not. When I say doesn't move, I meant like it doesn't rotate. It's still in the same position. I would, instead of this, say the back leg, right? Instead of this position for the back leg, I would make it like this. But it's still back here, right? Because when you're running, this is like, here's one of the poses you have, right? Like this. Okay. Because there's no, it feels really stiff, this right here. Because it's like this, literally the same angle. Not the exact same angle, but you know. All right, that's good. That's improvement. That's okay. Let's check this out. Oh, okay. Now that's good. I can feel the footwork on this. So here, this is like a stopping point. She's looking to the left, so you can tell already that she wants to go there. Maybe a bit more, put a bit of extra turn here, right? Turn her more here. And then boom, she goes. This foot position looks a little weird. I think she's... Maybe just me, right? Because it looks like the foot is bent like this. I don't know, but that's just me. That's just the visual thing. The pose is good. Here, one thing though, I would bend her torso in this direction, like she's leaning into turn, right? I would do that, lean into turn in that direction. But this is fine. So they see, because you see she leans anyway, so you want to give some anticipation on the lean. Okay, this is good. Here, okay, this position. Her foot steps here, and she goes like this. I would honestly push it in the next frame, right? You can make it slide a bit to the left, because just as a personal thing, I like to keep things straight for as long as possible. This is good. This is good though. So her foot hits the ground, it bends down, and then it straightens out again. That's really good. Okay, let's watch the whole thing. That's good. Okay, let's check here because there's a lot of stuff that happens here. He steps. Ooh. Okay. Feel like this is a little bit confusing here. Just a tiny bit confusing. Let's review this, right? Of all of the annotations that I put in. So this is up till here is good. Here okay, this is good, and then here I have a slight problem here with your movement, or not movement, but the amount of movement. So this is a good movement, right? So she moves about this much distance at first, and then she moves here, like this much. You slow down too fast. You need to keep on going. So she dashes to the left. What I would do here, first of all, this is just a me thing. I would have made this leg stretch out a bit more. So this joint goes here. So it would go like this. Because she's going really fast, so she doesn't have time to land on this specific spot. Just my thought process if I were to animate this, right? Because of that, her leg is mostly outstretched. In the next frame, you can do this like leg pose, but then you're now able to move her torso further to the left before you hit this pose, right? So you conserve some speed. And then here is something. I feel like I know this very well because I do this movement a lot, right? So I call it foot swapping, where you want to switch the position of the feet. Don't be afraid. Okay, here's one thing you did that I didn't like. You moved the leg behind the other foot. Don't do that. You just do this. This leg is here, and I'll change the color. I don't need to change the color. And then the other leg just goes straight like this. It's a unstable position, but it's a transition frame, so it's okay. So like this, and then the next frame would be this leg like this. No, actually no. The next frame would be this leg here, and then the other leg goes back up. And then it would be like, okay, this is a little bit difficult to show, but it's still pretty good though. It is still pretty good. Actually, wait, no, you did a good job here. Actually, I don't think about it. Oh, okay. This is good actually. If you were, you can actually keep it this way because she steps behind here, right? She contacts the floor behind. One thing you need to change. Okay, she kicks off. This is good. There's something you need to change. This foot should not be the first one hitting the ground, because this foot is what you use to kick up. Because see, this foot is down. This foot hits the ground in this frame, so all the force is coming from the foot in the back. But somehow the foot in the back is the one that lands first. That's not how it works. When you jump with your right leg, you land with your left leg, usually. Right? Because when you jump with your right leg, your left leg is already in the air first. So ideally, your left leg would be the one falling down first because it already jumped. You get me? Right, so I think that's like a minor thing you can change. So in this case, this foot should hit the ground first. So it would be like this, and then the other foot would be kind of still in the air, and then it would land. And then yeah, you can do this like this. This is a good pose. I'm pretty sure you can still hit this pose after all of those changes. But yeah, this is definitely a big improvement. Let's check the arms actually, because I forgot to check the arms. Nice. Here, okay, one issue. She stops swinging the arms. Okay, so it's good here, right? The arm is lagging behind, but in this position, this is good. Next position, okay. You started rotating. That's good. You stop rotating. That's bad. The moment you start rotating, you keep on rotating. You don't stop rotating. So here, it's not rotating, rotates more. And okay, then it starts rotating again, right? So combine these two rotations by putting in-betweens here. Because here you have a really large overshoot. You could have, this is fine, but here you needed more rotation over here. Even here, you could even make this overshoot happen earlier, like right here. But yeah, recovery. I would rotate this again, keep on rotating. This always follow through. Keep on rotating, and then it goes down, chills out. Okay, yeah. Overall, good, very big improvement. We can probably do a side by side actually. Let's do a side by side to see the before and after. Uh, 1080 times 2. And 80 divided by 2. Minus 1080 divided by 2. Check the before and after. See? It already feels fast. It feels. But then you also added shake. Oh no, both of them had shake actually. This one is obviously just you just made this one faster, which is good. Let's check that out. Hey, look at the difference between these two poses. One has a lean, one doesn't have a lean. You can tell where she's going. This one, she's like, do you know where she? Maybe she's just twisting her body, right? But here you can tell she's gonna jump to the left, and then she actually jumps to the left, right? And then here, it's actually this. It's a similar pose. So it doesn't really matter. In between, much stronger pose. You can tell she's coming from the right direction because her whole body kind of shifted. Her whole body is slanted like this. Her leg is stopping her. So you know she just jumped from the right. Here it's more like, oh, she could have walked from behind or something like that, right? Making each frame render like if your poses on each frame is like render quality, right? So if any screenshot of your animation can become an image on its own, that means you did it right. Because I can stop it at like this bottom part, I can stop it at any point and I can tell what happened. Here, I have no idea what the hell happened before this, right? But here you can tell. And that's when you know you have really good animation. Yeah. Anyway, back to my animation now. Play the song. Uh, Oops. You're welcome, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna reset my mental. I always just play the animation again to reset. Actually, wait, that looked kind of nice, not gonna lie. 20. Is vertical the way? Not gonna lie, it kind of works vertical mode. I should probably render this as short as well. I'll make two versions. Yeah, it actually works really well. I need to shift the camera a little bit to the right. I can do easily by using shift. Here we go. Okay, let's just see what this looks like in vertical. Some of it's good, some of it's not. We're gonna have to fix that if I do this, but that's not bad. 1920. Oh, someone ping me. Oh, it's alright. You can see the vision. Let's not fix, let's continue animating this. So the legs are done. Next up is, I would say, the head. Hello, Scarcore. Welcome to the stream. Happy good morning to you. You had a great morning. 1, 2, 3. 3. Anticipate the slash here. Yeah, so now here you can kind of see that she's about to hit. And then here she just... That's it. It's all good. So nice. Let's check this with the outfit swap. There's a few issues with this. I would say this is definitely an issue right here. You need to fix. Oh wait, no, it's because I didn't put the transform down. It's okay. These issues are fine. I feel like there's something wrong here. Head motion. Yeah, there's a snap here. Right, one thing I want to eventually do is I want to lock the camera to the character. It'd be annoying to do, but I want to do that. I'll eventually do it. I should make a script actually. Note to self. Make a note here. One, make a script to put a marker on each keyframe on rig. Two, make a script to put a keyframe. No. To bake camera action. Three, make a script to delete any keyframes that are not on markers. Right, so that's the script I have to do in order to make the choppy camera movements. Do that later. I'll ask Blue for some help later. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT as well. Alright, since we're done with that, we can now finally go and do this. Let me just turn off you. Click on everything and make sure to turn on the transformation constraint. So let's see if it fixed everything. Okay, good. Let us go and do some fixing. Let me go to work at the college first. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye. Hope you have a good day. Alright. Frame by frame, we gotta do this. One. I feel like it's not this one. I'm missing something. Is it you? No. Huh. I hate it, that's why. So I select these guys, hide them. Oh, now I can take this, put it back in position. Hello, civilian. Welcome. Took you long enough. What day were the effects added, like the smears and dust effects, what she was lighting? Okay, the smear, I did that yesterday. However, okay, so here's the thing. Let's go here. Smears here I did not show. I did this off stream. But I did do the smears here on a stream yesterday. It's towards the end, I think. Maybe like 4 hours in. I'm not exact. I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to check. But yeah. Learn basic Blender Python to make a quick script for Trails. You mean you just learned basic Python? I feel like you learned basic Python. You could also just ask ChatGPT to do it. It can do it pretty well as long as you debug it yourself. That's what I usually do. Why did you make a quick script for Trails? Like motion trails? Huh. I mean, I guess you can do that in Python. Okay, so let's see. Good 1, 2. It's fine. We need to. There's a missing. Yeah, there you are. Where's all the ones in the back? There, these guys are going kind of crazy. Did I? Oh my god. Are you serious? I gotta stop. I need to do this properly. Like everything at the top. Aha, okay. Deselect, deselect. Hide. There we go. Now I have all of them. Let me just do a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, perfect. No, it just depends and applies my GeoNodes trails to the object. Oh. Well, I mean, it's automation, so I guess it works, right? I was gonna say it's kind of lazy, but that's the whole reason you use Python is to be lazy. Good job. I feel like it would be easier if you did it as an asset, you know? Save your GeoNodes modifier as an asset, and then you just click and drag to your object. That would be faster than, unless you have a button for it, right? If you made it into a button, that would work. Yo, what happened here? Why are you guys going crazy? This is fine. This needs to go back to its position. Need to go here. The right part is fine. This needs to go a little bit to the left. Let's go a bit down. And again, you guys just, this thing just keeps on going more and more weird. What the hell? What the hell is happening here? Oh, there you are. Hi. Go back to your position. Your position. Down, please. All right, I need to fix this ASAP. I can't let you guys animate like this. This is not it. Maybe I'll just do a bit of rigging at the end of the stream, maybe. Before we end it. This one is fine, I guess. Let's move this to the side. Oh my goodness. What the hell happened to the rig? Missing one. Not this one. Huh? There you are. Is this the one? No, it's not the one. This is the one. There we go. This is fine. Here's where we're gonna have to do wind effects. Wind effect time. Like this. we can focus on this. This kind of moves in a position where I don't want it to. Just okay, but the problem here is it's in some of these cases. Less because of itself, more because of the bunny ones. Yeah, that's good enough. Over here is a little extreme. Also, you, not you. Missing the bone. There. Oh, check the M's. What we got here? That's a good dance. That's a really good dance. Looks almost like mocap. It still feels weird. Have you made dance anthems? Yes, I have. I have made one. You can check it on my YouTube shorts. It's not even a song. The Deco song. I want to do another one with the new rig because it has so much more controls compared to the old one. Because I had issues with the old one. Ooh. Right, we're closing in. Closing in on the thing. It's getting better and better. Next up is the cloak. Right, let's do the cloak next. Select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alt I? No. Control I. Hide. So now we can focus on this. It's already perfect. 2. I'm gonna move you. Ooh. Just size you? Yeah, I can just size you. Your size individual origins. Rotate like this. 2. Size it down on 2. Size it a bit so we can get spread out. 2. 1. 2. Ooh. Okay. I can do a bit of. I can do something here. I can make this part go a bit extra. It's not exactly what I was looking for. Like this, right? So it drags behind her. Then hello, welcome to the stream, Sario Arts. Welcome to the stream. We're currently continuing from where we left off last stream yesterday. Okay, he swings it there, then this just goes 1, 2, 1. It's down. Am I missing one? There you are. We got 14 people doing this. Damn. There's a lot more people than yesterday, but y'all are quite silent, aren't you? Feel free to ask any questions. Hello, Evelyn. Welcome. Welcome. Looks good so far. Thank you very much. You're streaming? Yeah, I'm definitely streaming earlier today. It's 3 a.m. for me. I woke up at like 6 and I immediately streamed at like 8 because I'm busy. I'm usually busy at like 12. People used to call me off. Okay, so we need to do this now. Need to set the base position. All right, everybody set their base position. Good. And now we just need to animate these first. Up. Boom. Down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, and then these two, or these three technically. Down, up, and we copy paste. Up. Good animation. Right. Hello, I have a question. How do you color in Blender? Do you mean texture? I'm not sure I get what you mean by color. Do you mean texture in Blender? I can tell you that. No, I think they mean texturing because I don't know what coloring would mean in this context. Yeah, Barbash, if you can explain a bit more what you mean by color, I can answer the question. Dave. Let me think. I need to put the sword. Currently, our issue is the sword, because the sword is kind of clipping to the thing, and I want to stop it from clipping. I could like manually animate it, but that's a pain in the ass. Good morning, Chris Marino. Welcome. Welcome. You wake up and the first thing you see is my stream, isn't it? Isn't that right? That right. I sleep, I stream, I wake up, I stream. Every day is just streaming. Oh, actually, you know what Barbasha might be asking? They might be asking this. So like if I go in the new thing, you know how it's like solid view and there's nothing to be shown? If you want to add color, you go to material view, so you can like go into the materials, add a new material. Boom. That's how you add color in Blender. You go to material view. Solid view is all just gray, but in material view, you can have color. Hope that answers your question, if you're even still here. Probably not here. Anyway, back to this. Today's good with short hair too, indeed. I woke up literally 3 minutes ago. Crazy. Outfit swap. Let's check the long hair as well. Can you show me that? Show me what? You want to see this? The rig UI, mid-air spin. Oh, you want to see the mid-air spin? All right, let's do it in slow motion, guys. Okay, let's do it frame by frame. Dashes forward, side steps, and then I really like these smears. These smears make it look so nice. Phew. Then she goes up, then spin. And she goes down, kind of flies. Love the progress. Thank you very much. There you go. Also, the smears. What about the smears? YouTube announcement doesn't work on Mimix. Yeah, it doesn't. I realized the smears are so good. Thank you. Yeah, I know this doesn't work because it didn't notify, so I still pinged everybody. Okay, next is here. Tutorial on smears when bro, you just scribbled, man. That's it. You just scribble. It's just you take a pen and you go. That's it. There's not a lot to it when it comes to smears. I guess I could teach you when to put smears, but usually you just put smears whenever there's a really fast motion. That's it. Okay, here's a tip though. If you're using grease pencil, you can also do this. You know, in what's it called? You can do it. Where's the goddamn? There you are. Okay, so you can do this in like Photoshop, After Effects, Krita, or any painting software. I just do it in Blender because I like doing everything in Blender. Here's something you can do, right? When you're in grease pencil mode, you want to click on vertex color attribute paint mode, or paint mode color attribute, right? This is the one you want. Because if you do it this way, you can then change the color, so you can have multiple colors. If you use material mode, you're stuck with one color, and then you have to switch materials, and that's annoying. That's something I found out. Don't you feel comfortable animating with two cameras? Do I feel comfortable? Yeah, I don't mind. It's just the same thing. So I have one camera here. The reason I have two cameras is because this camera has a shake modifier on it, right? So it's shaking. Because of that, I can't. You can see here it says cannot navigate on an object with constraints. So I can't fly with it. But this one I can fly. So I just basically duplicated the camera and I switched the camera. It's like working with two cameras is the same as working with one camera, just one at a time, right? It doesn't matter to me, honestly. This is the same thing. Oh, also for grease pencil users, if you're gonna do smears, you might want to use 3D cursor and not surface, right? You use 3D cursor and then you select. For me, at least, to place the 3D cursor, my shortcut is Shift right click. It might be different for you. I don't remember if I changed this. This is because you can put the smears dynamically in 3D. So for example, let's say I want the smear to be behind her. I just click behind her, and boom, the smears are behind her now. If I want the smears to be in front of her, I click to a closer location, and now the smears are in front of her. Really useful to use this trick. 3D cursor. Right? Surface is for when you want to draw stuff on a surface. So like if I'm doing facial expressions, I'll use surface. But when I'm doing smears, I use 3D cursor. Oh, I mean two-work panel. Okay, he means this, guys. He means this. Yes, I do this sometimes depending on if the camera is in a weird angle, I will do this. But right now the camera is not. The camera is basically like this, so I don't need to work like this, right? But yeah, usually I do have two angles, especially when the camera is like moving in like a complex path. I will need a second view just for animation purposes. So yeah, I am pretty comfortable in working with two cameras. I just don't do it all the time. I do it when it's necessary. Okay, let's do the hard part. Hair animations. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's start off with these two strands because these two strands are the easiest ones to animate. So these two, 1, 2. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh no, 1. 1, 2. No. Also 1. 1, 2. There we go. Now we twist it. So here goes like this. This one actually goes the other direction. Like this. So you can see that she's rotating clockwise. Like this. You can barely tell here though, so which one is it? This one. Yeah, you can tell. You can't tell. So I'm gonna do it like this. Question about combat scenes. Ask away. 1, 2. Permission to speak has been granted. 1, 2. Two. 2. Ah, can you show me? Okay, UVs. I've completely yeah, I remember. This is. I'll just show it to you right now. Apologies, cheese. I'm just gonna ask me the question. I'll answer it. But for now, I want to do this. Block bench, block bench, block bench. There. Okay, here, super easy. This is how I do it, right? That's how I do the UVs. Let's say I want to do a new UV here. I'm gonna go click here. I'm just gonna give it a new texture. Create new texture. Blah blah blah. Uh, wait, create new texture, solid color. Boom. No. Yes. No. Texture template, pixel density, color, red. I don't care. Let's make it like 32. Boom. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go to selection mode face. So what I do is I always try to choose which side I want to align it with. For Snake Girl, I wanted to align like this. So I want these pixels to be straight. You get me? So the way I did that was face select, click on here. Now you have the UV here. Rotate. So I move this down a bit. Rotate until it snaps to the left side. And then I move it to a different location. Same thing here. Rotate until it snaps to the left side. Snap here. Turn on UV overlay. Move it so that it is just under here. Snap. Move it down here. Right? And then we start painting this. And look, it lines up perfectly. If I just make it dark. There you go. That's how I did it. And you can do like a bit of editing, you know, make it like exactly. You can like snap this to the thing using control. But you don't have to be that exact, because it's fine. Alright. So Cheese asked, how do you make them feel dynamic or not turn-based or reactive? Like it feels like they're actually fighting, both trying to win. Not a game of chess where one attacks and one other attack. References, pretty much. You just gotta look at a real fight and copy it. That's it. Or act out the fight. It's not. It's a good question to ask. It's hard to answer that question. You know what? Let's use an example I made. Right. I'm gonna go to the Withering episode 1 blend files, final scene 6.3. Right. I guess I'll show you an example of what I made. Right. So here is okay. So let's explain. Let's break this down piece by piece. Use the first attack here. Okay, so see how I combined these moves. He is going from a repositioning. This is a repositioning move, right? The reason he's doing this is reposition. He goes from this reposition, mid repositioning, he's already ready to strike. So reposition into anticipation, right? So he's already ready. And then from the anticipation, you know, here's the first strike. From the first strike here, this is basically the end of the first strike. He's already moving for the next strike. He's preparing to like slash again, right? Watch this, right? His hand is here because he wants to pull himself towards the guy. Sword is already aiming towards him, and he's ready for his second attack. Misses his second attack, obviously, but it's all connected. Right? And then it's the same for the other guy. Let's just get out of view for the other guy. So the other guy just pops in, attacks, swings his body, but he's already preparing his next attack. Do not stop. Never stop. In a real fight, you do not stop to think. You just attack, dodge, attack, dodge. You don't stop, think what I'm going to do, and then do it. No, you just go for it, right? Combine all of your repositioning poses, your anticipation poses, and your striking poses. Make sure they're all connected. Don't have any dead frames where you're not doing anything. Let's move on. This one is a dead frame just for, you know, impact. Keep on going. Boom. Right? After he slashes, he takes a bit of time to recover, but he's not thinking. He already knows he wants to go forward. So he lands, he just waits a bit to recover, gain his balance, and then he's off running. He's running again. Here he falls, but he immediately gets up, repositions, dodges instantly, doesn't think, doesn't look at the guy, he just dodges. This guy doesn't think, he just hits. Doesn't look at the guy, he knows he's here, you just hit him. You don't take your time in fight animations, just attack. Don't stop. Right? And then boom. Recover, attack. attack, and then it keeps on going. But yeah, that's how I would explain. That's how I would solve your issue, I guess. So how do you think I did with that one Enderman fight? We'll check that out. Can I do this 2-frame animation on a post-to-post process? Can I do this 2-frame animation on a post-to-post? Can you side me? I do not understand what you mean by 2-frame animation. You're gonna have to explain that a little bit better. Check out the Enderman one you sent again. Alright, so let's just quickly review the Enderman one. Screams, you know. Yeah, this is good. That was a bit. This is a bit unnecessary, I think. She's kind of just like looking at him, right? Kind of dead. Basically, letting them think one step ahead instead of waiting for the attack to be finished. Yes, just like assume that they know what the next move is, right? Stick animations are good for reference when studying fight. Yeah, no, people who make like stick figure animations, really good, super good at doing that. You should probably they're really good references. I don't usually use them as references, but they're in my head because as a kid I used to watch a lot of like Hyun's Dojo, and there's this one animator, I forgot his name, but his like character's name was Umbrella, Purple Umbrella, something like that, and I really liked this character and his storyline. I need to find that out actually. See if I can find it. Resh, you're right. It's Resh. You're absolutely right, I think. Yes, I'll show you a small snippet of Umbrella. Because it's so cool. You're actually in Hyun's Dojo. Cool. Have not been active for a bit. Yes. You need time. Hmm? What do you need to go? Masjid. Di mana? Okra. Hmm. 1 second. If nobody's gonna do it, I'll do it. Okay, 1 second, guys. Something popped up. I need to go drive someone to the hospital. I'll be back in an hour. So I'll stop the stream now. And I'll come back later. Alright, pausing it.